Hello, let's talk about the environmental impact that fossil fuels have and the reason why we need alternative sustainable energy sources. You're listening to the podcast Decreations or the YouTube channel Decreations Resources. So basically, fossil fuels are carbon based and they are combusted. That means when they are burned with oxygen in order to gain energy, then, for example, if coal is used in power plants or petrol is used in automobiles, it's basically burned with oxygen. Now, this burning with oxygen or this combustion of fossil fuels results in the formation of carbon dioxide, and after the combustion, this carbon dioxide formed is released in the atmosphere. Now, this gas CO2 absorbs the infrared part of radiation from the earth and re-radiates it back to the earth. So this is like a greenhouse basically, and we know that infrared part of radiation is usually associated with heat. So due to this greenhouse effect, the average global temperature of the earth is increasing. So, for example, in prehistoric times, uh, whatever the temperature was, now it's much higher than that. In fact, even the concentration of carbon dioxide, which was around 280 parts per million in prehistoric times, has now increased to 377 parts per million, and it could be further increasing. So, even this proportion is increasing, and there are other greenhouse gases also like methane, nitrous oxide, or chlorofluorocarbons, which is also called CMC, which we know that in the context of ozone layer, this causes damage to ozone layer, and hence they have been banned at several places. So their proportion is also increasing, and it's increasing because of the human activities basically. We are doing more and more things which are leading to production of these things. And so, when the global temperature increases, of course, there are erratic weather patterns. We can see that suddenly there have been flash floods or droughts, or even there has been melting of ice. So, all these things are caused due to the pollution, or rather, due to, so these are basically the disadvantages that are offered by these fossil fuels. So, even though they are very useful, right now, but we need to have an alternative source of energy. We've already seen that how they are limited in proportion. That's the first reason, and second reason is the pollution that they cause. So it's very clear that we do need other sources of energy.